Sun comes up and the sun goes down. Looks the same in every town. Tide goes in and the tide goes out. Started to wonder what it's all about. Home is where you don't ask why. Home is where there ain't no lie. Travel the world and 7 seas. Home is where your heart is. Seen the world in 1,000 ways. I've been looking for a purple haze.
Good evening. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
We say everybody, that's 8 people at the moment.
Well, that still counts as everybody.
It certainly does. Welcome to another.
Us?
Yes, including you as well. I'm saying hello to you. So. Hi, welcome to another Bluebell Roots. My name's Neil, and those two are
Jim.
Josie.
hello.
Milton Hyde.
Otherwise known as Milton Hyde, indeed, yes. It's Bluebell Roots live from your kitchen this evening. I missed last month's. I'm sorry about that. Was it all right?
Outrageous. Well, we enjoyed it. I don't know about anybody else.
Jolly good. That's the main thing.
Hello,
So
Nick.
yes,
Hello, Sarah.
it's lovely to be back in the in the virtual studio, which I have kitted out with glitter tonight
Yeah,
for
look at
you.
that.
Obviously,
Whoa,
it's
it's sparkling.
that particular thing right there.
Yeah.
Want to have a guess
Yeah.
what that is? I'll show you. Hang on, I'll show you.
I can't see, really. I mean, it's a bit too small, mate.
It's a Rubik's cube.
Oh,
What is that? Why on earth was that shiny and
Oh,
glittery?
look at that.
it.
That's so cool, man. It's like,
Oh, look.
yeah. Oh, wow.
Is that green?
You know what it is now, don't you?
Green screen.
Now I know what it is.
Oh,
Right.
that is so cool.
That's great. Okay, right. Well, now I know how to stop it as well. So that we've been wondering about why that was going like that for all afternoon. I've obviously got my green screen turned on. Good evening to Nick. He says hello. Missing the food. Yes, we are missing the food. Although more about that in a moment. Good evening to Paul and to Sarah as well. What have you got? Crisps.
Yeah, crisps. Ready to go. Crisps and homebrew.
I've got the rest of the family. They're making dinner. I think we've got some kind of roast veggie thing coming, so that'll be lovely at
that's what
some
we have
point
for
during
lunch.
the evening. So, hi to Sarah there, and
Hi, Sarah.
hi to Paul as well. Cool, Paul's a
Paul.
tall chap, isn't he?
He is. Yeah, he's got very
Big
long
big arms. Yeah, big arms. Right, so a very busy evening planned for you this evening. We've got Skinner and Twitch coming up at about 10 to 8. We've got Philippa in the Bluebell Farmhouse kitchen. She's coming a little after 8 o'clock, which is really lovely. I haven't seen Philippa for ages, so I'll be looking forward to that. See what she's got cooking up for us tonight. And also Bruce and Carolyn as well, a little bit later on, about 20 to 9. So, and then we've got you bookending it all this evening. You've been very busy lately, haven't you? You've been in the studio, and you've been kind of things are progressing for Milton Hyde.
Well, they're progressing sideways, I suppose.
We've done some out and about
Stuff.
outside gigs.
Yep.
That's
But
just a few people have been watching, which
yeah,
is nice.
yeah, it's been really lovely people. But our big news is that our album is wrapped, mate. It's actually wrapped. Yeah,
Oh, that is awesome.
It's
That
really
is
good.
very
The
good news.
recording and mixing
I
sounds
didn't.
good.
I didn't know that before today. That's really good. I knew that
No.
you were listening to some mixes, but that is
Yeah.
awesome news. That's great.
no, we had some minor fiddles and twiddles. But no, it's actually it's actually finished. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we've got to get mastered and duplicated and all that, but
Yeah.
all the recording
will
and
take
mixing
a while,
is
so
done.
it won't be out just yet. But
No, but these are the times that we live in.
But I
So-
can't tell you, we're so excited by it. I mean, the Bruce, who's coming on later, has done. Oh, I mean, he just makes my hair stand on end. With
with bit of
some of the
guitar.
guitar stuff he's been doing on there is just unbelievable. And yeah, there's several people from Bluebell Roots. Simon Yap is on there.
Yep, Simon, who works
Hi,
with Ian Rowland usually.
Yeah. Who else is on? Well, Nice Time John is on there, of course, and Claire.
Yeah, and Claire.
Very much so. So
Excellent.
yeah, I can't. Well, we just can't wait to share it with everyone. Brilliant.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm gonna claim privilege and ask you to send me mixes when they come through, so I can critique them with my my DJ head on or something. Right, okay, you're going to play us some music to start us off this evening, are you?
No.
All right, I'll
yes.
sit and talk for the next 10 minutes in that case.
Go on then.
We're going to do some with Halloween coming up. We've got some sort of spooky, well, not
Ghostly
spooky,
ones.
but yeah, Halloween themed numbers coming up.
Ooh, okay. All right, well, I'm going to hand over to you. Thanks, everybody, for joining. We've got a lot more listeners, or lookers, I should say now. People via the...
real lookers.
Via the various Facebook pages, people watching via the Bluebell Roots Facebook page, do share it, please, with people and comment on the video as it goes, because we can see your comments on here, and it'd be really nice to share those as the evening goes on. Some people watching on YouTube, some people watching on Facebook via your page as well. So that's really good. Really nice to see that there's people in this evening.
That's lovely.
Thanks for giving up your time and giving up your Antiques Roadshow and your Tipping Point Lucky Stars or whatever it is.
Antiques Roadshow.
And I'm missing Tipping Point, so, it's... All right, okay, ladies and gents, put your virtual hands together for Milton Hyde.
Thanks, Nelly. So we're going to play a little tune that we haven't played for quite a while, aren't we?
Yeah.
And it's called...
Voodoo Queen.
Oh, no, we don't start it like that, do we?
Yeah, go on and start like that. He's a little wax doll with a heart of stone. He's a little wax doll with a heart of stone. Gonna use all kinds of tricks. Gonna see if my magic sticks. Gonna try to melt it all alone. Ain't gonna need no magic glue. Ain't gonna need no magic glue. Who do you gonna do voodoo? Gonna show you a thing or two. No one will see. La la la.
We practice this. Here comes the voodoo queen. They say she's crazy and they say she's mean. She's your worst nightmare or your very best dream. Oh man, she's gonna love or die. She's gonna give you that evil eye.
She's gonna use all kinds of tricks. She's gonna see if her magic sticks.
Cause a little black magic goes a long, long way. All right.
Oh, I'm completely
One
lost
job
it.
you've got, one job.
Oh, I am playing the egg as well. Oh, I can't remember the words. I'm really sorry.
Who do you gonna do voodoo? Gonna show you a thing or two.
No one will see what a mess you're in.
Here comes the voodoo queen. They say she's crazy and they say she's mean. She's your worst nightmare or your very best dream. Oh man, she'll make you love or die. She's gonna give you that evil eye. Who do you gonna do voodoo? Gonna show you a thing or two. Cause a little black magic goes a long, long way. If you remember the verse. Good then.
No, I haven't.
Oh, there you go.
She comes to you
On a snake and lie.
She don't work, but she
Sure do
bite.
bite.
She gonna sing, but it's
Sure in the blues.
You're gonna make
Morning
comes alive with the sounds of the night. Keep up. This name doesn't know her wrong from her right, 'cause a little black magic goes a long, long way.
Goes a long, long way.
Black magic goes a long, long way.
Goes a long, long way.
There's a special chord that I do at the end of this song. I wonder if I can do it. Bruce will know this one. Yes! Sort of.
Well, there we go. Oh, sorry,
Oh, I
loud.
told you not to touch that. Hey, listen, look. There you go. It's a dodgy lead, I reckon.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, Kathy. Hiya, Mick. Oh, look, there's lots of lovely people. Careful.
All right.
So
I'm
we're going
not
to do,
touching
what we're going to do? Ghosts.
Ghosts.
No, it wasn't. No, it's the other one.
it. Okay. The other one.
So we do a song called Monk in Pin, but we're not going to do that one. This
do
is
the follow-up.
this is like the follow-up.
And I'm attempting bongos.
Hi, Sarah. I've never heard that one before. Oh, you might never hear it again. Gonna sack
We didn't
the,
hear it properly. That
sack
time,
the
did
lead
you?
singer.
Sang it perfectly earlier. Oh, thanks, Laura.
What about my lovely voice?
I lived alone, a widow, no partner by my side. I had to start my life anew the day my true love died. The pain within my heart subsided as the years went by. Then Lincoln Pin appeared one day and took away the light. Those are counted as my friends, you followed him like sheep. Taken in by Monk and Pin, you dragged me to the key. A brainless mob, they called me a witch and put me to the fire. Without a thought for the one murdered by I wish you burn in the fiery pits of hell, you devil spawn. I'll make you rue the very day wherever you were born. You're lying, cheating, scheming, right? I'll drive out from your head.
Okay, just a round of applause from just the one person. But it saves you sitting there feeling slightly awkward while nobody does anything.
I'm quite used to that.
I remembered all of the words to that earlier.
Yeah, it's always the way, isn't it? Always the way.
Yeah.
Laura thinks you got a very strong voice, Jimbo. And
That's not as nice as lovely, though, is it? Eh?
well, no, not really, no. And
Yeah.
Kathy says, looking and sounding good, guys. Lovely to see you, Kathy. Love to Mick as well, because do I understand it right? Mick's not been very well.
Sore throat, I gather.
Yeah, so I hope you're
hope
feeling
it's all
better
right.
soon, Mick. Yeah, absolutely. Well, there we go. Now, the idea of this point here was to hand over to then introduce you to Skinner and Twitch, but they've disappeared from the feed down there. So I'm hoping that they are desperately trying to get reconnected. I'm just going to quickly check my messenger. There's nothing in the messages there, so no. So I'll tell you what I will do in the meantime. Look, how's my glitter? Look,
It's all gone. I liked it like it was.
it's all gone. All right, and
How
all the
did that
cubes.
happen then? That's magic.
Yes, it's just so clever, isn't it? It's very clever. I was joining in though as well
Oh, there you go.
with me shaky egg thing.
Oh, you
With
got
me
a shaky egg
thing.
as well.
I got a shaky egg, and if you ever need a
That's unlikely.
I can't imagine we'd ever
Yeah,
need
very.
that.
no,
No,
oh, okay.
You never know.
Apparently Mick has a totally blocked ear. He's in common with my mum at the moment. Then in that case, as she's got the same, and the doctors don't seem to be able to do anything about it. She's got to wait for a while and keep shoving things in it in the meantime. So,
Poor old Mick. Oh, well,
yeah.
Listen, shall we do another song while we're waiting? Because I know that
That's a good
Bruce and
idea,
Carolyn
yeah.
won't be ready, will they? I don't.
No,
Let's
absolutely
do,
not. And I know.
Should we do Ghosts?
Yeah, so another Halloweeny inspired one.
Okie dokie, I'll leave you to it.
This is on our latest album. Oh, he's gone.
It's okay, I'm back.
Hey!
You say your latest album.
our only album.
Forthcoming.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Now I am
later
going to
on.
leave you to it. Yeah, I'm going to leave you to it now. Thanks. Just a quick hello to loads more people who joined us. We're loads more listeners and watchers, which is really nice. So hello to everybody if you just joined us.
Be different next time because it will be the Strictly Results show, won't it?
Yeah, that's pre-recorded though. Apparently on the Saturday night.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. It's pre-recorded. They do that on the Saturday night, so you can
Magic of
record it
telly.
yourself, and you can watch it after this. So it's fine. All right.
So we went out and about. We've been doing some out and about live sessions, going different places outside to just sing a few songs, just when we feel like it, when the weather's right, and when we've got a signal, and when the phone's charged up or not. And we did this one the other night in the middle of a field. In fact, a field in our back garden because it got too dark for going anywhere else. So we had the car lights on this one. As darkness falls, the shadows twist and fall into his form. With grasping hands, the old oak reaches down and plucks forlorn.
That one didn't have a Bruce chord at the end, did it?
No, it's got a Tippler chord at the end of that one.
That's a very good one. Lovely. Lovely to get an extra one from you. But we're very lucky we are now. We've got Skinner and Twitch back in the waiting room. So let's add them into the stream and say hello. Good evening.
Hey! Hello.
What happened, Sandra, Steve?
I have no idea.
I haven't the faintest.
Technology happened.
Technology, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
well, welcome along.
That's what they say, isn't it?
Ghosts in the Machine. Yes, it's a Halloween thing, obviously. That was it. Yes, indeed. Very topical. And Tim, funnily enough, on that exact topic, Tim says he's accidentally listening on both Milton Hyde and Bluebell Roots pages, and the echo makes it even more ghostly. So, yeah, that's just very spooky. Yeah. Yes, thanks, Tim. Nice to know you joined us tonight. Okay, so Jim and Josie, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys in a moment. Well, no, actually, stay in for this little bit. We'll have a little chat first, and then we'll get Skinner and Twitch playing. So, first of all, Sandra, Steve, tell us where are you joining us from tonight?
Well, we're based in Leeds, in North Leeds, and we're about to move. Actually, we're in the throes of house moving. We're moving about 15 miles away to the Pennines in the next couple of weeks. So it's quite
lovely.
Semi-rural location near Haworth, so
How about
we're
that?
looking forward to getting out on the moors.
Yeah.
It's all the Bronte stuff.
That's
All
right.
that kind of thing.
See, a new view, basically.
Yeah.
It's going to be very exciting.
It does. It sounds lovely.
We were due to do a gig in Leeds, weren't we, earlier this year? Which is a shame.
Yeah. Where were you?
April.
There's a folk club in South Leeds, and I can't remember the name of the area.
Morley.
Was one in a
Was
mill.
Morley, yeah. Was
Morley.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
nice
very
club.
nice
Yeah.
club. Nice people.
Well, hopefully
Club.
we can get there if they start going again.
Yeah, that would be brilliant.
I've got friends in Morley, so hello to Richard if he's watching. So, right, you're going to play some tunes for a little while, and so I think we should probably just let you get on with it because we're already running a little bit behind. So, Jim and Josie and I will say goodbye, and we'll leave you to it for a little while. Ladies and gentlemen, put your virtual hands together for Skinner and Twitch.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh,
We
thank you.
can hear that.
You're very kind.
Actual applause.
Very
That's
kind. Yeah, real
unusual.
applause. It's pretty rare.
It's all right.
Well, good evening,
Sorry, it
everybody.
is meant to get rid of us. We'll
Get rid of yourselves.
There you go.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
hi folks.
yeah, we're Skinner and Twitch.
Yes, I am Twitch.
And my name's Steve Skinner.
My name is Sandra Twitchit, so Twitch is my proper nickname. I answer to that at 200 yards.
Yeah, and in our duo, we do a right mix of songs. We do folk, flamenco, and theatre style songs, all mixed together, non-stop, never, always changing, always doing something different.
That's right.
Whatever.
We've been described as vaudevillian because, if you come
Just
to a
like
live event,
Insect or something.
then what happens is that we keep changing.
Yeah.
You might
absolutely.
hear something that's quite theatrical, and then you might hear something that's like a ballad, and then something that sounds quite traditional, and then something comedic or satirical, because Steve's going to hear, he writes all of our songs. Marvelous, even though I do say so myself.
She's very
And
nice.
he's got a strong
Nice
line
lady.
in satire and comedy. So
absolutely.
if you come to see us live, you'll get a flavour of that this evening. But it's difficult to kind of represent or embrace all those different
In
styles in just a short
20 minutes,
set.
but we'll
you
have
know.
a go.
But if you come to our live show, you'll probably, we hope, have a laugh.
Yeah, so let's give it a little
Because we have a laugh in
taster of
Skinner and
it.
Twitch,
We
don't we?
certainly do. We have a lot of fun,
We
actually.
do.
But also, we do quite serious songs like this one.
At the same time,
We're
yeah.
going to kick off with, ladies and gentlemen, is actually a protest song from the long history of protest music. And this one in particular is about celebrities. Because I don't know what you think, but I find them terribly irritating.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because they spend ages in the gym every day, and they're in the magazines and pictures and videos. They're always airbrushed. You know what I mean? They always look perfect. They don't have any spots or anything like that. So anyway, on behalf of all normal people on this planet, we'd like to sing you this little ditty. It is a chorus number, and it's called Everybody's Grotty.
Sing along at home.
That's how we all are. We're all a bit grotty. I'm a bit grotty. You're a bit grotty.
Well, I think so.
In places. Anyway, chorus goes like this. Yes, sing along. Everybody's grotty, everybody's spotty, everybody's got something wrong. If it's an ulcer on your gum or a boil on your bum, just remember you're not the only one. That's the chorus. So when we get to that bit.
It's easy to remember.
Do join in.
I wish I was a celebrity, living my life like on TV. Super slim and perfect skin, hair that shines like silver crystals. I wish I was a movie star, driving to the coast in my Hollywood car. Got the guy and the getaway look, never get piles or athlete's foot. I wish I was a beauty queen, living my life in the champagne
Oh, very
scene.
nice.
Spotless, dotless, super clean, but living in a show
When really we all know. Here we go. Everybody's grotty, everybody's spotty, everybody's got something wrong. If it's an ulcer on your gum or a boil on your bum, just remember you're not the only one.
in DVDs and videos, no one's ever got a wonky nose. Everyone who entertains never gets verrucas or varicose veins.
Like I do.
In movies and in magazines, no one ever knows what acne means. No one's got a nasty spot or feet that smell and swell a lot.
Like you do.
If I ran the media, I'd edit out the superstar. The rich, the famous, they don't go. The normal folk would run the show.
Good idea. And then we'd really know. Everybody's grotty, everybody's spotty, everybody's got something wrong. If it's an ulcer on your gum or a boil on your bum, just remember you're not the only one. This is your last chance. Everybody's grotty, everybody's spotty, everybody's got something wrong. If it's an ulcer on your gum or a boil on your bum, just remember, you're not the only one. I've got one too. Woo, thank you.
I hope you were singing along at home.
Yeah, I hope
eh?
so. Audience participation is what it's all about, isn't it?
Just speak to the audience there, Steve.
Oh,
I've
yes.
just got to
Right.
work out what's
I'll
going on here
improvise.
with the...
I'll make something up. Right. Well, me and Twitch, we run our own social club on Sunday evenings, and we've been raising money from it for food
Sorted.
banks in Leeds. Yeah, for the last 6 months, and we've raised nearly £3,000 now, which is absolutely wonderful that people have donated that. So, when's the next one of our social clubs?
Yeah, well,
Twitch?
usually we've been having a social club event every Sunday night since about April. So this is unusual for us to do something else on a Sunday
Yeah,
night.
it's nice.
Yeah, very nice indeed. So 7 to 9 on Sundays we've been doing the Skinner and Twitch Pick and Mix social club, but now we're going to move to monthly. Now next Sunday we're going to have Jez Lowe and Elfin Bow and the Cider House Rebellion, with Adam
All of them
Summerhays and Murray Granger, fabulous artists. 7 to 9 on our Skin and Twitch social club. So please do join us then, because I know this event's monthly, so I think that you won't
So
be
how will
occupied
people
with that.
find out about that then?
If you put Skinner and Twitch into the search engine, into the Facebook search engine, you'll hopefully have both our Facebook page come up, but also the Pick and Mix social club.
Yeah,
Just ask to
catchy
join.
title, isn't it?
We'll let you in. If you're musicians as well,
Yeah,
then we're welcoming
send
your
videos
own
to
home
us.
videos.
Yeah, homespun stuff,
Yeah,
not
nothing too
studio.
fancy.
Yeah.
So
We'd love you
please,
to send them to us.
yeah, drop your own video onto the social club page, because what we did is we started up the page at the beginning of lockdown, because it was a kind of way of pushing back, really.
Yeah.
Our gigs were all cancelled, as a
Yeah.
lot of people's were,
And a lot of
things
people
were very
were
strange.
in isolation and feeling that. So we wanted to in a small way, help people come together and share music and
feel
all
more
that sort of
connected.
thing.
You know, like this kind of thing that we're doing now. It really helps us
It's
to
great.
feel connected, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. How about another song,
I think
Twitch?
so.
Yeah. Well, this is a very special song because
Oh,
it's
yes.
actually about some of Twitch's ancestors from about 200 years ago.
That's right. So, my old dad, he was obsessed with Admiral Lord Nelson, and I mean properly obsessed with Admiral Lord Nelson. Then we found out, I come from a seafaring and naval family, then we found out that there were two little Twitchets. Remember my name, Sandra Twitchett. There were two little Twitchets on the HMS Victory at the Battle of Trafalgar. Well, my old dad could not believe it. And of course, you know, what an excuse for a song. So Steve wrote a wonderful song called Nelson's Brew about my two ancestors, Robert and Tommy. They were very young, 12 and 10. Tommy was one of the youngest on the Victory, and they were powder monkeys, very dangerous job.
Yeah.
They
That's
took
taking gunpowder up to the cannons from below decks, I think, isn't it? Yeah.
That's right.
What a job, eh?
And we know
Young
that
kids.
I think it was Robert was on a hospital ship not long after that. So looks like something happened
They
to
lived.
him, but they both lived.
Yeah.
And you probably know, folksters out there, a shanty called
yeah.
A Drop of
Great
Nelson's
shanty.
Blood.
Yeah.
A drop of
Wouldn't do us any
Blood
harm.
wouldn't do us any harm.
Great.
Wonderful shanty.
So we nicked that idea basically for our song because we've got a similar theme in this one about.
And we've interwoven it in because I don't know whether you know, folks, but in that shanty, it's you know, it talks about I was going to say legend. It's true that Nelson, when he was killed at the Battle of Trafalgar, he was brought back for a state funeral in a vat of brandy.
Not a bad way to go, eh?
And you know, the story goes that the sailors took a wee nip of the old man.
They came by.
Now, we got married recently, and when I was reading Christopher Hibbert's Life of Nelson on our honeymoon, like you do, he did actually mention the powder monkeys. I was very pleased about that. And it also said that, yes, they did take a wee nip of the old man.
True story.
But only after he'd been taken out of the brandy.
Yeah.
So here we go, our Nelson's Brew.
And it is a chorus number. Great playing. Oh, fancy chord.
Two brothers Twitchett, Tommy and me, powder monkeys on the Victory, heading where the end of the world will be, gypsies of the sea. 'Cause we're young, don't think we're raw, been a climbing on the rigging before, but we never set sail from England's shore to fight a war.
Ho, ho, that's the timber swine.
Live or die today.
Ho, ho, that's the timber swine.
As she takes the way. In the midst of the guns and the cannons roar, old Nelson lying on the floor with a smile on his lips and his men by his side. That's how Nelson died. Put him in a barrel with the brandy best. Put him in a barrel to keep him fresh. Put him in a barrel with the brandy best and sailed to the west.
We put him in a barrel with the brandy best. Put him in a barrel to keep him fresh. Put him in a barrel with the brandy best and sailed to the west. Oh, oh, that's the timber swine.
Live or die today.
Oh, oh, that's the timber swine.
As she takes the way. So take a swig of Nelson's brew. Drink to the souls of the men we knew. Drink to the Dan on the French side too. Down deep, deep blue. So
Take a swig of Nelson's brew.
drink to the souls
Of the men we knew. Drink to the dead on the French side too.
Down in the deep blue. Two brothers twitch it, Tommy and me. Are the monkeys on the victory, wishing for a world where never will be war upon the sea.
Thank you. It's always strange finishing a song and not hearing the applause, but I hope you're all kind of applauding in some way or other out there.
Yeah,
Hope you're enjoying it.
So our final song, and it's our final song because it's a long song.
Very
Now,
long. This
as
one.
I said earlier, most of our songs, well, I said our songs are written by the marvellous Steve Skinner here, even if I do say so myself. But we only do a couple of songs in our entire repertoire that aren't written by Steve. And this one, it is written by Steve, but it's parody.
Yeah, so
it's a little bit different.
Yeah, it's where you take somebody's song, well-known songs, and you change the words a bit just for fun, really.
That's right. You'll be familiar with these tunes.
Yeah, it goes back years and years of different styles of folk music.
It does. And if you like what you've heard this evening, and you want to check out more about us, then it's skinnerandtwitch.com.
Yeah.
Or we've got a Bandcamp site. You can have a little listen to what we're doing. We've got an album coming out soon called The Songcatcher.
Yeah.
And it is a bit different because the last album we did, Everybody's Grotty, you've heard the title track from that.
Comedy.
That was a comedy and satire album. The one before that, our second album, The Fool's Journey, was a lyrical album.
That's right.
Very different types of music with a wonderful song called Halloween on it. Actually, you should check out if you fancy it. Humorous song. And our first album, Rise, was out in 2014. So quite a lot of different type of music. But this album, The Songcatcher, out as soon as possible next year, is a folk rock album.
That's
it's got
right.
full
We've
drum
gone
kit. It's got electric guitar, and one we're working on at the moment is grungy. Really, I mean, it's Skinner and Twitch do thrash metal.
Is it folk?
Yeah, it's stretching it. But the next album that we're going to do after this is going to go back to lyrical, Fool's Journey type of lyrical album. So do check out our music.
Absolutely.
And as we say, check out our social club.
Yeah.
So, Steve, let's launch into with no further ado.
Absolutely.
Our final song for this evening.
Thank you for the lovely feedback coming.
Yeah, hi Helen.
This song is all about different types of folk music. And the first type is traditional, so fingers in your ears, please.
Well, I've been a folk singer for many years,
with a frog in me throat and a hand in me ear.
It's an ancient old duty to you, I will tell,
with the usual old tune, and it's boring as hell.
Concerning a farmer and his naughty deeds,
and where he was planting his cucumber seeds, he wanted to plant them in Maidenhead. But he bought an allotment in Aldgate instead, and it's no, they never. No, they never no more will I be a track folk singer. No, never, no more. No, the late 60s, do you know, everything changed. Folk became more commercial. Do you remember the Everly Brothers, that dynamic singing duo?
Yes.
Well, they went into advertising, mostly cosmetics. Cream, 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 cream. If you've got spots and nasty boils, if you've tried lots of fancy boils, now's the time to give it a two-week try with Nivea cream. I'm the kind of guy who used to be so shy, felt unclean night and day till he tried Nivea. But now the trouble is, gee whiz, my girlfriends keep slipping away. Bulges glow and pimples rise, if blackheads glow. To such a sight. Now's the time to give it up till we try with Nivea Green. Meanwhile, Simon and Garfunkel mixed up a tour of the Far East, and in the Trinfolk tradition, they always stayed in cheap hotels and ate in cheap restaurants, and they suffered terribly as a result. Hello, toilet, my old friend. I find I'm needing you again. For though I've tried and tried for, my stomach's sailing on a sea of storm, and the wind is blowing everywhere without a care, and mingles with the sounds of indigestion. In endless streets I walked alone, not surprised, looking for a comfy throw. You know I'm looking for a western loo, because an eastern one just won't do. And a vision of a tripod still remains on my brain, and mingles with the sounds of indigestion.
Laughing at your own jokes.
Nobody else does. But you remember the Mamas and the Papas and their California dreaming?
Oh, yes.
Well, at about this time, they fixed up a tour of Scotland, and they had a terrible time coping with the local diet. Oh, the sauce is brown,
The sauce is brown,
and the pies are grey,
and the pies are grey.
I went for some tea,
I went for some tea
on the north of Glasgow
on the
way.
Glasgow way.
I could be safe from one if I was in there.
If I was in LA,
Caledonia
Caledonia dream
on a winter's day.
on a winter's day.
I stopped inside a
Stopped
fish
inside a
shop
fish
for
shop
a takeaway.
for a takeaway.
I got down on my knees and I started to pray. They were serving deep fried haggis, so I had to stay. Caledonia dreaming on a winter's day. Meanwhile, Joan Byers, remember her?
She's still around.
Oh, she's doing well.
Yes.
At that time, she fixed up her own tour of South Yorkshire, and she had a terrible time with the late night takeaways. Donna, 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 Donna.
With Donna Mitski Bob to go.
What a terrible pun.
On a late bus out for Barnsley, there's a singer with a hungry eye. By the roadside, there's a bright sign. Mitski Bob is the one to try.
Local lads are laughing, they laugh with all their might.
A famous star has come so far to try a takeaway tonight.
She ordered Donna, 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 Donna,
With double chips and salad to go.
Well, at about this time, back in the States, a brilliant young songwriter kept changing everything. Well, he started with protest back in '62. Then he moved out of country and rhythm and blues. Then his voice went honey, like somebody new. There's old songs that he keeps rearranging. His music's designed to get us confused, 'cause Dylan keeps on changing. So as the stars of yesteryear fade into the backwaters of today, do you know there's one, just one, he never faded. Because he never, ever changed. And he's my hero. Well, my name is Leonard Cohen, and I always like to draw. I'm lost, lonely, and suicidal as a rule. my body is golden and my body is free. So if you're feeling kind of sexual, wanna buy my last CD. And I never even learned to sing high, but I hope that you let it all go by. And now the chorus. That's called Folk Medley. And we are Skinner and Twitch. All a bit bonkers.
And hopefully sometime we'll see you down there in Polegate. In the Bluebell kitchen, I think it is, isn't it?
Indeed, it is the Bluebell Farmhouse Kitchen. Skinner and Twitch.
Wow.
Thank you so much, guys. That was wonderful. Very, very enjoyable. Very enjoyable indeed. Oh, yes, great fun. we're gonna be nurring Leonard Cohen all night now.
Oh, it's the only way to do it.
All right, that's wonderful.
Hey, before you go,
I think you're right. Yeah.
My people have been in discussion with Sandra's people, haven't we? About hopefully getting you guys down here, maybe next year. Hopefully,
that would be marvelous. We're actually doing a tour round your way. I think it's next June, I think. So that might well be possible.
Excellent.
It's not on your
That's great news.
but it might well be possible.
Yeah, we might be able to do something. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's fantastic. All right, Sandra, Steve, Skinner, and Twitch. Just remind us of the website so people can go and have a look.
It's skinnerandtwitch.com. AND, not an ampersand.
AND. No, all right, indeed. Okay, well, brilliant.
Love to hear from everybody. Please drop us a line on Facebook.
Absolutely, and put your videos on the social club page as
Yeah.
well, and connect with us there. That would be marvellous. You know, there's
Brilliant.
usually
All right.
something going on. Well, there's no for next week. There's Low and Elfin Bow and Side House Rebellion. It'd be great to see you there.
Very much for having us.
Thanks very much. Yeah.
Hey, you're very welcome.
Watch everybody as well.
That's great. I mean, it's a good time to say goodbye as well because we're losing you slightly with that connection. But thank you so much, guys, and we'll say our goodbyes for now. Cheerio.
Ta-da.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was great fun. Thanks for organising that, Jim. That was a great fun indeed. Now it's that time of the evening where our stomachs are all rumbling. I've just had to fill myself up with sausage and mash so that I don't get too hungry during the next bit. And we're going to go over live to Philippa in the Bluebell Farmhouse Kitchen.
there
Good
she
evening,
is.
Philippa. Hello.
Can you see me?
We can see you and we can hear you. How are you doing?
Very good, but I'm extremely full up.
Oh, really?
Dinner because it's Michael's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Michael.
Yeah, how old is he exactly?
Is it big?
Cheers, happy birthday,
Yeah, happy birthday,
Yes,
Michael.
happy birthday. I would cheers, but I've just got a finished Rubik's Cube. That's all. Okay, right. So, Philippa, what's going to be going on in the kitchen this evening?
It's all about autumn. Squashes. Butter and pumpkin.
Excellent. All right. So for those of you that don't know, Philippa runs the Bluebell Farmhouse Kitchen, at which point I should change the little branding in the corner so that we have the Bluebell Farmhouse Kitchen logo. It's just covering Jim's face slightly at the moment, but it's not a bad thing. But we'll hand over to you, Philippa, and you can explain everything. I do love an autumnal meal. Do you know, my favourite, this time of year, my favourite thing is soup. Soup for lunch. A lovely vegetable, peppery soup. Very, really nice. But something with squashes, some butternut squash, some pumpkin, and that is fantastic. So, right, shall we say goodbye, Jim and Josie, and then hand over to Philippa. Cheerio, guys. Right, it's all yours, Philippa. You ready to go?
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. I thought I'd do something different tonight. I thought I was going to do a hummus that's made out of butternut squash. And it's very simple. Actually, first of all, before I begin, these butternut squashes are very, very special. They're grown here at Bates Green, all different shapes and sizes, which is just as well, because that's a bit like us humans, all different, and they come not like the supermarkets where they're all exactly the same shape. And they're grown by Jade and the plants with the help of Claire. So that keep it in Arlington. So the plants came from Jade's family, and then we planted them on our farm, and they've been growing and growing. And we've had a bumper crop this summer and autumn. So we're just harvesting them now. So it's all about this lovely flesh. So what I'm going to do, I've done a bit of prep actually. I'm going to look at this lovely colour. That is so fantastic. I just love this. It makes me so happy having this sunshine colour when it's a grey, dull day. This is just what nature's given us. So it's brilliant, and it's so good for you. It's got beta carotene, it's got fibre, and beta carotene turns into vitamin A. So it's all brilliant for the immune system. So basically, you just literally cut them in half and then roast them plain. Don't take the seeds out. Just roast them on a tray for about an hour, like this, which I did plans earlier. And then just take the seeds out. And then the flesh I'm going to put in my Maggi mix. It's all lovely and soft. And what's so good about this hummus, well actually I shouldn't call it hummus because it's not from Middle East, it's from Arlington. It's a dip. There's no tahini in it, so no sesame, which is even better because tahini is a pain when you've got a big jar of it in the fridge, you don't know what to do with it. So this is pure butternut squash, or you could use your pumpkin, your Halloween carved out pumpkin. Treat it exactly the same as this gorgeous butternut squash. Then it does have traditional chickpeas in it, so put a few, they're pre-cooked chickpeas, so just put a few in there. So I don't weigh or measure anything, it's just a bit of this, bit of that. A bit of garlic, so again, very good for the immune system, and that gives a little sort of nice flavour to the dip. So I think about half a garlic. Then I'm going to add some lemon juice. Again, some vitamin C, and that also really brings out the delicious squash. Ooh, about a whole lemon. Then I'm going to add, what else am I going to add? Some cumin seeds, which I roasted. And then I'm going to add some fresh ginger, which really is beautiful to go with the squash. It works fantastic. So I'm just going to grate that. And then I'm going to add that. So they're the main ingredients that this dip has got. So it's got the cooked butternut squash, the chickpeas. If you don't have chickpeas, you could add some lovely tins of beans, like butter beans or cannelloni beans, some cumin, which has been roasted, ginger, garlic, lemon juice, and lots of olive oil, and maybe a little bit of splash of water just to make it so it's not so dry. Because different pumpkins and squashes are different, texture. They might not have so much water in them. So I'll just whiz that so it's going to make a noise. Oh, delicious. And I quite like the crunch, the different textures. You've got the creaminess of the squash, and you've got the slight crunch of the chickpeas. One most important thing is some seasoning. So some good sea salt and some black pepper. Lots of black pepper. And I just have a spoon to taste it. Go around like that. And I just think that just looks so gorgeous. You could have served with flatbread or salad, jacket potato, just absolutely delicious. You can taste that warmth of the ginger, the garlic. Oh, absolutely fantastic. So I would highly recommend this. And you don't have to have any tahini either. So there you go. Just put it in a lovely bowl, which I've got one here. Which I'll just. There you have it. There you are. Okay. So I'm just going to talk to you about the spices that go with the squashes, which are very seasonal at the moment. They cumin, which went into the hummus or the dip. You've got coriander seeds, and those two together are fantastic in marriage to go with the squash and make a fantastic soup. Turmeric you can use as well. And then what I tend to do is I get a frying pan. Oh, by the way, this kitchen is from home. It's not in our studio, in our cookery school. And I'm just going to... So what you do to get the real flavour of these seeds out and get the oils, because I never buy them when they are pre-ground, because you don't know how long they've been ground for. They keep so much fresher than a whole. So I just heat up a frying pan, no oil, and then pop the seeds in, and then just dry roast them until you start smelling them and they slightly sort of pop, and they really bring out the oils of the spices. So it's so lovely. Since autumn, all these sort of spices have come back in to my life, really, into the kitchen, because obviously in the summer we're full of herbs and we don't rely on spices, but now we're coming into the slow season and we need some warmth in the kitchen and in our bodies. I'm sort of adding all these lovely spices. So once they are dry roasted, I use this spice grinder, which is brilliant, or you can use a pestle and mortar. So I can smell them now. I wish you could smell them too. So they don't take that long, and you don't need any oil at all. And then once you have ground them up and then roast them, I just keep them in a pot with the lid on as well. So that's the spice, and that makes a brilliant soup to go with the squash. So another dish I'm going to do for you tonight is a delicious, a midweek supper, and it's with the butternut squash, and I'll show you. Where is the other one's gone? Where is he? Just get them out of the oven. There you are. I pre-roasted these while I was listening to the music. Milton Hyde was playing. Don't only take about an hour. So just pre-roasted those. Then you make a little stuffing to go, and then you're going to stuff these butternut squashes using the flesh. So what I'll do, I'll Just get a pan on. Just there. And the stuffing is going to be with onion, celery, and some herbs which are in the garden, parsley and thyme, evergreen herbs, and or what else is there going to be? Oh, couscous, or you can have quinoa if you can't have gluten. So I'm just going to put the pan on to heat, and I'm just going to fry the onion. It's like a bit like being in the fields, I think. Just my makeshift bit of kitchen. Just going to roughly chop the onion. So all these flavours are going to be really good for the autumn and the winter. These are the base for all delicious stews, casseroles, and it's a real must to have onion and celery in your store cupboard. In fact, the onion we have a veg box delivered from our friends in just down the road. They've got an eco farm and a veg box scheme called Tanfield Farm, and we support them. So we have a delivery every week, and it's always exciting because we never grow much in the winter, apart from squashes. So onion, then a little bit of celery. And just fry them until they're soft. I love celery and onion, it's so good together. Okay. So you sweat those off, and then you put some couscous in. So couscous, you add equal quantities of the grain to boiling water. So no cooking, it's just sort of soaking the grain. I'll pretend that was boiling, that water. So just got my little measuring. Other little, there you are. That's the amount of couscous. Other flavours you can add to the stuffing are chestnuts, which have been dry roasted, and you can add those as well. You could add some walnuts. Just add those, chop those up actually. All the autumnal flavours. Just roughly chop those. Yeah, they're really lovely. And also you could have pepper in them as well, a bit of colour of red. But I feel like I want to have some green in here now. So I'll add those to the stuffing. I've got some lovely parsley and some fresh thyme, and they will go in the stuffing as well. Right, I'm just going to make my couscous. And just put that in there. Just going to add that to the. Right, okay. Just going to put the couscous in there, the grains, like that. And just leave there for 5 minutes just to soak. And then add a little bit of salt and pepper. That's going nicely. I did make one earlier. I've just hidden that. There you are. That's what it looks like. So that's after sort of about half an hour, and with the parsley as well added to the stuffing. So then what you do, once you've made the stuffing, you get your butternut squashes. You take out the seeds and you leave the skin on as well, because that keeps the shape, and also they are edible as well, the skin. Just keeps it. Just take a little bit of the flesh out, but keep some of it, otherwise they'll just collapse. Oh, the smell is just divine, even though I'm really, really full up. I always say to people, don't cook when you're full up. It's always best to cook when you're hungry. So there you go there. And then just take out those seeds. I'll probably save these seeds for next year. Give them back to the ballards to sow. Look after, nurture the plants. Oops. Right, season that well, and then pop this stuffing back into the shell. And if you're a great cheese fan, then you can add some crumbled feta, which is always delicious. That's a great standby, and that's always good to have in the fridge as well. Being out in the sticks in Arlington, we can't just keep popping to the shop, so we do have to think about what we've got in our fridge and try and make the most of that rather than keep going into the shops. So feta cheese is a brilliant thing to have. You could put pine nuts on as well. Let's just crumple some feta. And I just think this is just such a lovely special treat, midweek or even the weekend seasonal lunch, supper, whatever you want. And you can have it lovely with a salad. That's all you need. So like that. And then drizzle of olive oil. And then put them back into the oven. There you are. For about 10-15 minutes, until they are golden brown and completely reheated.
Philippa, it just looks amazing, and lots of people saying that they wish that they could smell it as well. They can almost smell it themselves. Let me tell you some of the comments. Philippa, have a listen to this. Let's go back. Where are we? It's Mark says it's just not the same when you can't smell it and then taste it. Hopefully, we'll soon be able to. That would be lovely. And a couple of people saying hi to Jade as well. Well done to Jade for the butternut squash. That's rather lovely.
Hey Jade, hope you're there.
Marilyn's been on Colourful Squash, Colourful Kitchen and Colourful Philippa. I'm feeling happier already, she says.
That's... there's one more squash, pumpkin I must talk to you about.
Oh, yes, please do. Yes, you have. Go on. Go. But just a couple of minutes, Philippa.
Okay. So we got the ordinary orange pumpkins that you carve out, and they are good, but they've got a much softer flesh and a softer shell, so you can carve those. But this one is a real keeper, and it's to me it's the king of the pumpkins, and this is called Crown Prince, and it's so solid and hard because it's very dense inside and actually does keep well. Hence why it's so solid, the shell. But inside is such a surprise, and it's beautiful. It's very, very dry, and it holds its shape, and it's fantastic in curries, roasted. But do you want to see what's inside, Neil?
Absolutely, yes, please. I really do, definitely.
Well, there's only one way. I'm gonna have a smash.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna.
Oh no!
Oh, and again.
Hey!
Wow.
Chasing it across the kitchen.
Oh my word.
Wow.
That is astonishing. That's absolutely amazing.
I thought I was the king of the pumpkins.
It's extremely hard shell, so that's the only way.
Did we notice?
Are your kitchen tiles okay?
Were you wearing safety footwear before you did that, Philippa?
Yeah.
Jade's.
If anyone would like to share a pumpkin with me and all our lovely listeners at Bluebell Roots, then do come to the farm. We're most welcome to, share some.
Oh,
Fantastic. Thank you.
wonderful.
Thank you, Philippa. And I know in these times it's been difficult. We've all missed coming to the kitchen, but I know you have been doing some cooking down at the kitchen for guests, haven't you? Tell us what you've been up to, just quickly.
Oh yes, some guests have been. We've been doing al fresco dining in the summer, so they've been eating outside and in a safe environment. We've done some woodland walks as well with woodland events, which are all outside in the woods. And also I've been doing some filming, and that's on YouTube channel under Bluebell Farmhouse Kitchen.
Excellent. Okay, so you've been keeping busy. That's a good thing.
Is Michael there? Is he behind the camera? Can we say hello to Michael?
Yes, so thank you.
Who's behind the camera? Is that Henry?
Henry.
Hey, Henry.
Hi,
There he is.
Henry.
Hey,
Hello,
birthday.
Michael. Happy birthday.
birthday to you. Happy birthday. No, I'm not going to do that.
Mikey, you're looking very well.
Where's the love of a good woman, obviously.
Yeah, it must be all that pumpkin.
All that good food.
Excellent.
All right, Michael, Philippa, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you next month, hopefully, and maybe pop down before that. I know I've got to come and get some birdseed from your neighbours as well, so I shall pop in and say hi.
Well, thank you very much for putting on tonight. So much appreciated.
Not at all. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, lovely to see you. Oh, I put them back
Excellent.
again. There we go. I'm double clicking by accident. Oh, that just looked divine, didn't it? That's just absolutely brilliant. A few more comments up on that. Happy birthday from Mark and happy birthday from Michael as well. And Jade said, amazing, Philippa. Everything is really colourful, fantastic food, delicious.
Hey, Jade.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Love. Well done on the growing the beautiful butternut squash, Jade, as well. So, right, we are going to have to whiz on with this next one. That's going to bring Bruce and Carolyn into the stream as well. Here they are. You're live, guys. Hello.
Hello there. Do I need
really
the
dark.
headphones on and muting and all that again? Just
If you can hear me now, keep them on because you probably won't be able to hear me if you take them off.
okay, cool.
Lovely to see you again.
Happy birthday, Michael. By the way, it's lovely to see you guys as well. And lovely to be back here in virtual world.
Last time I saw you was through the window of the radio studio at Hailsham FM.
That's right. Yeah. That was. I was just passing. I thought, I wonder if anybody's in there. And I saw that lovely shining dome.
Was that the reflection?
Only you could get away with that, Bruce. Only you could get away with that.
Yeah, look at it. That's why I usually wear a hat so I don't dazzle people.
I'm the same. I'm the same. Michael and Kathy saying hello, lovely people there as well. Right, I'm going to let you do some tunes for us, and then we can get on. You're going to do a few for us. You got about 15, 20 minutes, if that's all right.
Yeah,
lovely.
Sure.
All right, we'll say goodbye for now.
Audience.
Just pull the plug when you want to.
All right.
When you're done, okay.
We'll see you shortly.
Okay.
So they don't hear us now?
Yes,
Oh,
they do.
hear us.
Yes.
We're so on techie. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, so we're sitting here with our lovely good friends.
We have an audience.
Thomas and
of
Zia.
our own.
And they say hi to everybody. And hopefully I've got a few of my Tai Chi buddies who are
They were
sort of-
gonna join.
Yeah, who are going to join us tonight. Anyway, over to you, Carolyn.
Over to me. This is called The Wedding Songs. One of the cheerier ones that we've chosen. Lover, tell me if you can, who's gonna buy the wedding bands? Times being what they are, hard and getting harder all the time. Lover, when I sing my song, all the rivers sing along. They're gonna break their banks for me to lay their gold around my feet. All are flashing in the pan, all to fashion for your hand, and the river's gonna give us a wedding band. Lover, tell me if you're able, who's gonna lay the wedding table? Times being what they are, dark and getting darker all the time. Lover, when I sing my song, all the trees gonna sing along. They're gonna bend their roots down to me to lay their fruit around my feet. The almond and the apple and the sugar from the maple, and the trees are gonna lay the wedding table. Lover, tell me when we'll wed, who's gonna make the wedding bed? Times being what they are, hard and getting harder all the time. Lover, when I sing my song, all the birds are gonna sing along. They'll come flying down to me to lay their feathers at my feet. We'll lie down in eiderdown, a pillow neath the hedge, and the birds are gonna make the wedding bed, and the trees are gonna lay the wedding table, and the river's gonna give us the wedding band.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Cool.
So yes, that was great. Listening to the different things that people do, and it was so nice to hear the fun songs before. That was great. Ours are a bit serious, but anyway. This is a Sarah Jarrett off her new album, and the song is called Orange and Blue. I don't know if we've done it before. It feels fairly new. In the shadow of the cypress tree, I stumbled in its tangled roots, surrounded by the tree's forgotten leaves. My knees were bloodied, hands were bruised. Well, I was down upon the muddy ground. I dug my hands into the earth, and I think I found it now, and nothing else will do. A heart that burns so true, burning orange and blue. And overtaken by this fever dream, I kept digging underground. I tried to figure out just what it means to find the thing that can't be found. I guess I found it now, and nothing else will do. A heart that burns so true, burning orange and blue. water's edge. The sky is black and thunder rolls. But now I hold this heart within my hand, and I won't ever let it go. 'Cause I think I found it now, and nothing else will do.
A heart that burns so true,
Burning orange and blue, burning orange and blue, burning orange and blue, burning orange and blue.
Well, thank you.
It's nice to have the live audience. She didn't do it on purpose.
Great. This next song is a Bonnie Raitt song called Home.
Traveling at night, the headlights were bright, and we'd been up many an hour. And all through my brain came the refrain of home and its warming fire. And home sings me of sweet things. My life there has its own wings, fly over the mountains, though I'm standing still. The people I've seen, they come in between the cities of tiring life, and the trains come and go, but inside, you know, the struggle will soon be a fight. And home sings me of sweet things. My life there has its own wings, fly over the mountains, though I'm standing still. Traveling at night, the headlights were bright, but soon the sun came through the trees. Around the next bend, the flowers will send the sweet smell of home in the breeze. And home sings me of sweet things. My life there has its own wings, fly over the mountains, though I'm standing still. Lovely. A lovely song, that one.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is a song called Johnny, and it really reminds me of my hometown in Canada, which is a very small place, and people don't really travel very far either, you know, in reality or in their, I hate to say it, in their minds. There's a kind of small town mentality, but it was written by Sarah Jarrett, and it reminds me very much of my hometown, but she has this lovely phrase that I really loved about this song, which is an open heart looks a lot like the wilderness, and I think that's a great phrase. It says so much about people's fear about being open, I think. Johnny's on the back porch drinking red wine. He knows that it could be the very last time. He raises the glass up to his lips and he wonders, how could a boy from a little bay town grow up to be a man, fly the whole world round, then end back up on the same damn ground he started? You might not get what you pay for, you know that nothing's for sure. An open heart looks a lot like the wilderness. Lately he's been thinking about the meaning of time. The small amount we're given must be some sort of crime, yet the little we have feels like too much most of the time. He takes another sip of that blood red wine, just waiting on the stars that will never align. A little luck, a little love, a little light, and you'll be doing just fine. But you might not get what you pay for, you know that nothing's for sure. An open heart looks a lot like the wilderness. So open up your heart, take it out, put it back in. Signs are all around you, let it begin. But you might not get what you pay for, you know that nothing's for sure. An open heart looks a lot like the wilderness. You might not get what you pay for, you know that nothing's for sure. An open heart looks a lot like the wilderness. It's going fast. I don't know how much
Yeah, it's
time
probably-
we've got
probably
left.
the last
It's
one,
The
I would
last
imagine.
one, I think.
Just do a quick tune up. By the way, Philippa mentioned Fanfield Farm. We've been going down there. They do these volunteer days, and it's a lovely project. They and they do need a bit of help. So if anybody's up for a bit of volunteering, it's fairly hard graft, some of it. But what a great place it is, and what a great organisation they are, sort of doing
Oh, and
this.
they're a
through.
lovely couple.
Yeah, a lovely couple too, sort of Emily and
Working
Chris.
very hard.
Okay, so this last song is
I
That's
think
quite.
we've done this a few times. It's called River Take Me,
Yes.
and it's very relevant with all the
Yeah, with all the
climate
rain
change
and all the rain going
floods
on.
and yeah. But it's been rainy and windy for 7 days straight. And I've been going to bed early and getting up late. Well, I look out my window and it's one shade of gray. My wife and my kids, they don't have much to say. A man out of work only gets his way. Well, the river, she's rising now 1 inch an hour. And tonight we'll be lucky if we still have power. Well, I've got a flashlight, an oil lamp, I'm ready to go. And a fresh set of batteries for my son's radio. If the dam really breaks, we'll know where to go.
River, take me, river, take me, river, take me far from trouble. River, take me, river, take me, river, take me far from troubled times. Oh,
Well, if I had a boat, you know what I'd do. I'd float me and my family down back on the road. I wouldn't work in no factory, I'd live on the road. And I'd live within means of my own 2 hands. Dance Saturday night to his ideal band. Oh, the river flows and a young man dreams. And the river can drown you, it can wash you clean. It can take you away to some other place. It can power your cities and carry your waste and give all you drink a peculiar taste. So don't come to me, I've done my time. I've had too many dreams for this one heart of mine. Well, I stood on the bridge with the river below, feeling all of the sadness a proud man could hold. Oh, the river is long, but there's one way to go.
river, take me, river, take me, river, take me far from trouble. River, take me, river, take me, river, take me far from trouble. River, take me, river, take me, river, take me far from trouble. Okay.
Pass one.
Yay! You've been practicing. That's not fair.
Hello.
Thank you.
That was
Cool.
just lovely. Thank you so much, Bruce and
Hang on a
Carolyn.
second.
Oh, he's got to turn his volume up.
I've got 2 headphones.
Oh, wrong headphones.
Right,
There you
right,
go.
right, right
Right this
headphones.
time. Yeah.
Right headphones, wrong head.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Lovely.
Oh, it's like when I used to teach in infants, and children used to come up to me after PE, and they used to no, they used to say, Mr. Povey, have I got my shoes on the right feet? And I used to say, yes, I said, I think you have, but I think you've got your feet on the wrong legs.
Oh, yes, yeah, very good.
Fabulous.
Teacher jokes, they're the best.
The best, and I'm the best at them. Bruce, we should be comparing facial hair. How's yours getting on? It's getting quite long, isn't it?
It is. It's starting to curl at the ends too. I don't know if you
does,
noticed.
doesn't
He wants it to be like yours.
I did.
goes out.
Definitely.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though.
I'll show you what I can do. Look, I can get mine behind my ears now. Look, it goes up and behind my ears.
Oh, I'm impressed.
Well,
Actually,
some of us have got hair behind our ears already. So
Ah.
we don't need to.
sorry.
Jim was just being rude.
Yeah. No, the worst thing about it is we were trying a bit of singing earlier on, and suddenly I felt this incredible tickling in my nose, and I sucked one of my moustache hairs up my nose. It does, doesn't it? I didn't realise there were these sort of
Keep telling him
issues.
to trim it.
But we've all been there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, Bruce, Caroline, thank you so
That's
much.
fine. Lovely
It's
to see you all.
hear you. Lovely to hear you all.
Take care. We'll see you very soon. hopefully.
Thanks for
Okay.
inviting us.
Yeah. Cheers.
Bye.
Oh, lovely to get those guys. Such great songs as well. Really, really nice.
Brilliant.
That's fabulous.
Absolutely brilliant.
Just wonderful. Oh, well, what a lovely evening it has been. So many comments on Bruce and Caroline's music as well while they were playing. That I can't share them all, but Mark, for example, so loved Bruce's amazing guitar playing. Absolutely. And Kathy was loving the audience as well. She's saying love to everybody too. That's Ziza and Tom.
Zizzy, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, really nice to see them there in the background and enjoying some socially distanced company. Paul says a wonderful thank you, and Linny, fabulous. And I won't put the one up from Kathy. You can go over there to read that on Facebook. It's all about me. So modesty prevents me from sharing that one. Right, are you guys gonna go on? So
I was going to say you were the best teacher, Neil.
oh, sure. I wasn't fishing to get you to say that. Anyway, well, that's almost another Bluebell Roots done, isn't it? That's that's been really lovely, and thank you to Philippa for the wonderful cooking tonight. That I might well be round in the morning and see if there's any leftovers, Philippa. So,
we've got a couple of announcements actually.
Good.
Well, what I can do is we've got a thing
Bum,
here.
bum, bum, bum.
So what does ELSTOAF stand for? Do you
Elephants love sticking toes on a fish.
Oh God, you're so close! How weird is that?
Amazing.
Absolutely incredible.
I don't know.
All right, so we do our Summer Trifle Festival.
Yes.
In the garden every year, apart from 2020 for obvious reasons. Well, we do have one event planned for 2020, which is Elstove, which is
Extremely late Summer Trifle Online Arts Festival.
Okay.
snappy, isn't it?
Just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, so Elstove. There you go. And it's going to be on the 28th of December. Online.
In that kind of dead time between Christmas and New Year.
Right. Yeah. And it's going to be an afternoon and evening of artist demonstrations, talks, live music, film, and anything to do with the arts.
Excellent.
So it's going to be good, and it'll be on Facebook and hopefully YouTube. There'll be some live stuff. There'll be some pre-recorded stuff.
Okay.
And we'll put details on the Summer Trifle Facebook page.
Yeah, we'll share it on Bluebell Roots and everything, won't we?
Yep, that sounds good.
That'll be fun. And so the next Bluebell Roots will be as usual, the last Sunday in November.
In
which is
November 29th, yes.
And Jim Murray, who was going to be with us tonight, but sadly couldn't. He's got a terrible back at the moment. He's going to be along, and Jim is just fantastic value for money. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, we've had Jim in the kitchen once before, haven't we? A while back.
He's done a floor spot, but He's just a fantastic performer. It's
Yeah,
going to be a great night.
Looking forward to that one. Looking forward to that indeed. So excellent. Right. Well, are you going to send us on our way like you
let's
normally
do one
do?
more.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent stuff. I'm going to disappear and then I shall come back at the end to say goodbye properly.
Rightio.
So there's a little song called Marigold, and the story behind this song is we wrote it when we were doing a road trip in the States, and we stayed at a beautiful house and called Marigold near Floyd in Virginia. Beautiful place with two beautiful people who were our wonderful hosts, and we were so made up with the place that we decided to write a song about it, and we called it Marigold. And it was only after I'd finished the song and played it to Josie, she said, you don't know this house is actually called Sunflowers, not Marigold, don't you? But the song is going to stay called Marigold.
But it's about sunflowers.
Yeah. Sitting here playing in the afternoon, plenty of time, but it goes too soon. The breeze comes dancing through the mountain pine. Got a stiff neck from driving, but I'm feeling fine. Marigold, make me whole. You fix my body and you feed my soul.
You fix my body and you feed my
When I was broken, you made me whole. 50 years of living gonna take her toll. She ain't what you call too easy to find, but she'll fix your body and she'll blow your mind. Marigold, make me whole. You fix my body and you feed my soul.
body and you feed my You fix my body and you feed my soul.
Will you fix my
Lovely stuff. Marigold or sunflowers. Take your pick.
Whatever.
Oh, lovely stuff. Thank you, Milton Hyde, Jim and Josie Tipler. Sarah says, thanks for a lovely evening of entertainment all.
Thanks for tuning in, Sarah.
And Kathy says, so lovely to spend the evening with you.
And you, Kathy.
And Mick
Oh, well,
as
you
well.
know what
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks so much for making our Sunday evening yet again. That's lovely. Thank you, Michael. Mick, as prefers to be known. It's only Kathy that calls him Michael.
Big thanks to you, Nelly, for
thank
hosting
you.
again once.
Oh, it's been a joy. I thought I was a bit rusty, but it was all sort of fell into place once I found out where the buttons were to press and so on.
I did like the sparkly background. I think I prefer that.
I might see what I can find for next time. If I can get myself a green screen, and then I can get a picture of a Bluebell Woods or something like that. So that would be nice. Look, there's Kathy's sunflowers as well. Look at that. And Andy as well. Lovely stuff, folks. And also from the Bluebell Farmhouse Kitchen, that was to Kathy. Loved hearing your music. She says they love hearing your music. Yeah, we didn't hear anything from Kathy and Mick, but
shut up. She's
next
not
time. So I should have betted that one before I put it on air.
Yeah.
All right, well, so November the 29th for the next one, December the 28th for the Elstoff. And check that out on the Bluebell Roots page, on the Milton Hyde page, and the Summer Trifle page as well. Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Well, we will see you again in November. But do spread the news with your friends, share the page, and let everybody know that we'll be on, and we'll have even more viewers next time around. Right. You ready to go to bed?
Yeah,
or are you going to go and have a hat trying on game?
No, I'm going to drink the rest of this fine homebrew. Look at that. Look how clear that is, mate.
That is really clear. Look at that.
Look at it, eh?
That is nice.
I better not wave that about too much because it's just over the top of my laptop.
Yeah.
That wouldn't end well.
That wouldn't end well at all. No. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your evening.
Took it a bit,
Thank you,
you know.
everybody else, for your participation tonight to Skinner and
lovely to see
Twitch.
you all.
Thank you to them, all the way from Leeds, to Bruce and Carolyn in Polgate, and to Philippa and Michael down at the Bluebell Farmhouse kitchen, or in the actual the kitchen of Philippa's and Michael's house, actually. And a little belated happy birthday to Michael too. We'll see you all very soon. Take care, everybody.
Thanks all.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.